Hey everyone, if you're tuning in for this reading, this is a reading on shadow integration. So we're going to look at what aspects of your psyche needs to be integrated and healed so you can rise to the next level of your embodiment and becoming of who you truly are. So let's see. Of course, we start off with the devil. So in this deck, the devil is such a handsome guy, obviously. Like, I've obviously met you before. And he's a puppet master. So it's it's so interesting that I pull the first card, and the first card is the devil. So the devil speaks about all the imbalances you have in your life, and the addictions that manifest surrounding certain attachments that you have. It could be false identities that you're wearing, and then you're making yourself vulnerable to other people's control. It might be you trying to control other people or other people's situations. And it might be certain relationships, food, alcohol, activities, things in your life that might be controlling you. So let's get a clear message into exactly what we're dealing with here, right? Whoop. Okay, we have Two of Pentacles. So it might be that you are kind of torn into two. It might be over two different people, places, situations. The World card keeps popping up in my readings. And these things might keep you stuck in a loop, right? So usually the World card indicates a new beginning, a new cycle, right? But in this case, because it's in the position of what is keeping you back and what aspects need to be integrated, it's kind of like you might be repeating cycles because you're not sure what you need to let go of. It's kind of, you actually know what you need to let go of, right? It's kind of like this pentacle or bag or whatever is connected to the part of your psyche that wants to hold you back, whilst there is another part of your psyche, or another part of your life that is connecting you to breaking out of the cycle. And you're kind of stuck because you're not letting go of what's holding you back, but you're also not fully trusting the divine to bring you to a new place of being. Okay, so Also, all of these cards has been pulled recently, which is quite interesting. So I feel like I'm kind of talking to the same collective here. Honey, it's time to get off the floor, okay? You're keeping yourself stuck because you have the key to open the door. How do you do this? By alchemical process, by asking yourself, what emotions am I holding on to which is no longer serving me? And then deciding to give it to the earth. Okay? So, especially if you're an empath or a light worker, you might have the inclination to be dragging energy and emotions around, and some of that might not even be yours. Okay, and the way in which you can alchemize your energies is working with earth magic. That's what I'm hearing right now. So if you look at this card, it's like she's just pouring her emotions into the earth, and you can do that. So I actually I have a technique that I developed around this. So if you want more information on that, drop a comment down below, and yeah, we can have a chat. But basically, someone asked me the other day, well, does that mean, you know, I'm harming Earth? Am I killing Earth with my energy, with my bad juju? I'm like, no. You know, you ask Earth to recycle your energy, because energy cannot be lost or destroyed. It can only be transformed. So you ask for it to be transformed and transmuted. Okay. Another message that has been popping up. Oh my gosh. Another message that has been, sorry, I just want to get comfortable over here. Another message that has been popping up is loving yourself and others through strength. Finding strength through love. Love is strength, strength is love. So, like, don't be a pushover, you know. Don't allow yourself to be controlled. If you allow yourself to drop the things that is holding you back and making you controllable, like, okay, what does that mean, Spirit? If you believe that you are not powerful, and if you believe that you are whatever this person, idea, sociology, whatever is telling you you are, obviously you're going to want to close your eyes, you know, and look away. But it's time to drop it, right? So let's go deeper. Let's go deeper. So how can we bring this to light, and how can we balance this aspects of ourselves? How can we bring this to light, voila, and balance these shadow aspects of ourselves? So either you are trying to control someone else or something else, but if you're watching this, you're probably more inclined to give your control away. Because you have a good heart. If you're a light worker, starseed, empath, chosen one, some people might just want to trample all over you because of your divine light. Okay. So if you have a beautiful heart, which I'm sure you do, you have to protect it. And the Strength card tells us, you know, this is how I see love. A lioness is basically a cuddle bunny. Just go watch National Geographic or some type of nature channel. The lioness is during daytime, or you know, whenever she's not out hunting or taking care of her cubs, or she's pretty much chilled, you know. The lion as well, like cats felines like to sleep a lot. They're super chilled and lazy cuddle bunnies. But if you put her in the corner, nobody puts baby in the corner and gets away with it. If you corner her, right? If you make her feel threatened, if you threaten her pride, if you threaten her babies, right? If you're a sneaky hyena, you're gonna get it. But in all honesty, if you do your inner work, there's no need for that. There's no need to go to war. So let's look at the new set right in front of us. So how do we bring this to light, and how do we balance it? So 6 of Wands, this lady is like, here I am, take me as I am, like a Beyonce moment, right? So I feel with this card, it's like stepping into your true power and being able to understand that the universe does not give you what other people perceive you are. So if someone perceives you in a negative way, the universe is not going to give you what that other person is perceiving you to be. Okay? So what is the universe going to give back to you? First, you have to ask yourself, are my thoughts aligned? Right? So being a King of Swords, in the light of Source, in the full embodiment of King of Swords, meaning the balanced King of Swords, means that you have conquered your lower thought system, your egoic thought system, and you're able to tap into higher consciousness. So you'll see that there's like a raven or a crow, a bat, and an owl. So 3 winged things, and in this case it feels like this king has his own messengers, right? So he is sending and receiving messages from and to the divine, and he's really peaceful on his mountaintop, right? So that's where you want your intellectual aspect. That's where you want your intellect to be. If you can clear your thoughts and allow higher wisdom from the universal mind to come in, then you can obtain universal wisdom. And what do you do with the universal wisdom? You collect it and you embody the Queen of Pentacles. Now, she's just like very, 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 very in her energy, meaning that everything is lush and abundant, and she's just as peaceful as the King of Swords is. And her message is that once you come back to a place of beauty, so this is not well, it is a glow up, but the glow up needs to take place within your cells. So your cells and your DNA is coordinating your reality. And if you allow your cells on the inside to align to spirit, to source perspective, you light up on the inside, and that naturally overflows into your environment and into your life and creates a glow up. So it's not a fabrication, it's not a quick fix like a Botox or a nip or a tuck. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with that. What I'm saying is that this is you reconnecting to your source aspect and then creating magic on the physical plane. Oh, I haven't pulled a card for the last spot, but anyway, maybe that's meant to be like that. Interesting. Okay, so let's move on. So inner stability creates outer stability, especially in this day and age with everything that's going on in the world. It's super easy to just Netflix and chill. If you actually want to create stability for yourself, because the Netflix and chill or the whatever situation here is kind of I just want to point out this, like, look, these two are like, yo, what up? They're just looking at him like, whatever. So, you know, this is how shadow work works. We'll come back to this, but Source wants me to point this out. It's not about shaming the parts of you, the Netflix and chill parts of you. And it's not wrong to have a Netflix and chill every once in a while. But if you are allowing yourself to be controlled by something on the outside, it could be Netflix, it could be your workspace, it could be a relationship, whatever. If you're allowing this to control you, right? Look at this King of Swords. He's like, whatever. If you're allowing this to control you, you will not be able to create the stability that you want and need in your life. Okay? So be okay with looking at the shadow parts of your psyche, and remember that the shadow, well, to me, the shadow is the collective subconscious of the human mind, which is kind of like a black hole in the universe. Like we try to define it, but we don't really know what it is, right? Because it's so vast and big. But it's not bigger than us. It's not bigger than our divine light and essence. And they know it. They reside within you. and they want to give you this. Okay, so all in all, this guy's actually, okay, how can I word this? The darkness makes the stars shine brighter. Okay, so if you're doing too much of something and you're getting attached to something in a negative way, imbalances occur, and then you might be more motivated to move into your divine masculine and divine feminine. And once you do that, the natural byproduct would be an environment where you can thrive and enjoy yourself and find stability in. It's not about asking the universe to create this perfect environment on the outside and then you'll be fine or happy or stable or whatever. It's about creating that within, and then the frequency changes naturally on the outside. So then we're moving on. We're moving on to the Hermit. The Hermit is also one of the cards that has been popping up in what's the name? In the readings. Gosh, look at this. Okay, so you are being asked to look at the pain and the hurt and the anger and the resentment and the rejection and the look at the heart. What is pulling your heartstrings at this moment? What is wanting you to go, ah? Okay, because most of the time the addictions and the negativity and giving our power away is because we don't take the time to look inward and actually face our hurt. It's so easy and convenient to just binge watch another round of, well, I don't know what you watch or what you're into or whatever your thing is. But the reason why you're doing it is because you don't want to face some tragic hurt that has accumulated within your heart chakra because of past situations. And I mean, it's understandable. Collectively, everyone is going through kind of a roller coaster. However, I'm here to tell you that I truly believe that we are entering the golden age of Aquarius. Age of Aquarius. Age. That's why I'm here. To activate that, and you are a part of that because you are watching this video. So Mount Skalech. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly. Skalech mountain. It's not a mountain, it's like an island, right? If you're a Star Wars fan, some of the latest Star Wars were shot. Star Wars episodes or trilogy, is that the right word? Well, anyway, Star Wars, the latest Star Wars was shot at Skalech, and it's like this island very near I think Ireland or England, if I remember correctly. But it's a really sacred place, and you can visit the place, but it's kind of like you can only visit the place if the place allows you to set foot on the island. because it's really a place of deep wisdom and ancient knowledge. You can maybe have a look at that, do some research. Maybe you'll find something interesting. The hermit is not afraid of sitting alone in the darkness, because the hermit's ultimate goal is to receive inner wisdom and knowledge. And inner wisdom and knowledge always produces more and more light within. Yeah. Okay, so let's see. Advice for the future. Advice for the future. We have beautiful Queen of Wands. Not everyone's looking at her. And Nine of Swords. Oh dear. Oh, the High Priestess. Okay. Not to worry. Not to worry. King of Pentacles. Interesting. Someone that I used to know. This King of Pentacles. Anyway, Four of Cups. Ten of Wands. Oh yeah, okay. Okay, so basically what I'm seeing is that you have to recognize who you are within all the archetypes and beyond all the archetypes that you've been playing with thus far. Okay, so archetypes manifest within ourselves and also as external parts of other people and places. So, you know, if you really don't like someone or something, or someone irritates you, that's probably a hint for you to look at and observe, because there's something in that perspective that might help you integrate a shadow aspect. So for instance, if you feel that successful people if you feel irritated or mad, or you know, by people that are highly successful but you perceive as egoic, there might be a perspective of you that wants to give you this new opportunity, emotionally, physically, financially speaking, but because you are not perceiving yourself as the abundant queen that you are, and you know, because you see this aspect that's actually contained in you as bad. So maybe when you were growing up, someone around you told you that you're too much, or you're too loud, or your ideas suck, or you should just, you know, you're shining too brightly for some reason. And then when people around you with the inclination to create prosperity and abundance for themselves show up, it irritates the living daylight out of you. And you kind of feel misery and remorse for yourself because, you know, you're not there yet. Why? Because there's a certain aspect of your psyche that's pushing it away, because you're telling yourself it's bad. Because when you were a little being, a little person, someone told you that you were bad when you displayed similar characteristics. Okay, so cleanse and clear your energy. Spend some time alone. If you're into channeling or meditation, do that, and ask yourself, what are the aspects that I was told were bad about myself? And if you're having a moment in figuring that out, ask yourself who pushes your button the most or who irritates you and why. And then find the best aspect, the most integrated aspect of that person. So, for example, if you take the Queen of Wands, right? For example, let's say you're in a situation where your CEO or manager or boss or whatever is highly successful and well positioned in life, but he's also very egoistic, doesn't care about anyone except his passions and goals, and that makes you feel insane, right? What is the best aspect about this person is that, well, okay, he gets things done, he has great passion for life, he doesn't allow anyone or anything to get in his way, he has great confidence, and he loves himself. Well, that's what we hope. You see what I'm saying? So this is where alchemy can start to sprout. But it might be something different for you, you know. It might be that someone who's kind of laid back and flaky is that type of personality, or that type of archetype is something that irritates you, and that might be saying to you, well, you know, maybe you should find ways in relaxing and reintegrate a new belief system that tells you that I can actually achieve a lot by following my passions and not working so damn hard. Like, look at this guy, he's just like loving life, you know. And once you do that, you kind of, whatever these aspects are for you, right, you'll know when you take some time out to reintegrate. You'll understand that, okay, there are certain things that I need to let go of because these cups are empty, you know. The Netflix and chill, or the controlling thing that's keeping me stuck, or the puppet master, however it manifests in your life. The cups are empty, and the universe wants to gift you with a beautiful cup full of pranic life force. And why? Because the universe wants to send you out on a new road to enlightenment. Okay, she's got everything packed, she's ready to leave. Okay, the only thing that she needs to remember is maybe she needs to simplify and leave a few things behind, because she has a lot of baggage right there, a lot of luggage. So, you know, figure out what you want to leave behind. Be a bit of a hermit and a high priestess, you know, before taking action. And then when you are ready to alchemize these certain perspectives inside yourself. It's ready to I'm thinking of an Afrikaans song right now. Like, I'm from South Africa, so I speak Afrikaans as well, and it's like pak op, pak al jou goedjies op jou kop. Pack up all your things. 'Cause a new life is heading your way. Thank you so much for your time and dedication. If you like this reading, please leave me a comment down below. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll see you again later in one of my future readings. Bye.